안녕하세요, 여보세요. The No Nothing Cook from the No Nothing Kitchen come to you. I'd like to welcome you all. That was the extent of my Korean that I can remember. Actually, a few more words, but that was sort of saying hello, everybody, good morning. No Nothing Cook coming to you from the No Nothing Kitchen. I spent the year over in Korea. I kind of remember a few words. Then I got my friend Chung-hee, who's also South Korean. And backtrack, I wanted to call her today, but I don't have her phone number. I usually have, never mind, that's a different story. But anyways, I went into the freezer today to figure out what we were going to make, and I seen this, our Asian stir fry, and then broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. I said, oh man, what a great day for stir fry. Kind of gloomy, election day, and my daughter being a vegetarian, I said, great thing to go with here. We'll do this, and then we'll add the meats later, but I'll tell you that. So I read this, and it said, add the stir-fried vegetables, cover, cook for 6 to 8 minutes until vegetables reach desired tenderness. Season to taste with your favorite stir-fry sauce. If desired, cook, strain, chicken, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, okay, stir-fry sauce. We have those 2 bags. You can use 1 or 2. We're going with the 2. Excuse me. And I didn't have any soy sauce, which is a base. I can't believe I don't have soy sauce in this house. Oh, boy, amazing. But we have some teriyaki, which I like better than soy. And I have Korean teriyaki stir-fry sauce. So we're going to see if we can get 6 tablespoons out of this. And whatever we can. If it seems 6 or less, that's what we're going to use. We'll probably use all of it. And that's going to be in place of the soy sauce. We're going to use about 6 teaspoons of white wine vinegar in place of rice vinegar, which I thought I had, but I have rice wine, cooking wine, and I decided I'm going to use this because I made this, and it's kind of my homemade stuff. 2 teaspoons grated, or probably grated shredded ginger. 2 teaspoons of dark brown sugar. 3 cloves of garlic minced, and 4 teaspoons of cornstarch, which is going to be the binder or whatever, thickener, that's the word we're looking for. Now if we don't use, you can use vinegar, vinegar, vegetable oil, canola oil, peanut oil is a good one. I might use this Oriental stir fry oil. It has canola oil, and it also has extra virgin olive oil. How about that? Sesame oil, garlic oil, ginger oil, whole chili peppers, black peppercorns, and mustard seed. So pretty much this has what I have here. So I don't, like, it might accent it. I don't know. Don't call me no nothing for nothing. And on the side, black rice. Now if you remember when I did the black rice risotto, it took an hour to cook. And I don't know if that's normal. So what we're trying to today is we're going to soak it for about 4 hours. It's awfully small. I don't think it has to be soaked overnight. I hope. I don't know. To cut down on the cooking time. And we're going to cook this, as you'll see in there. We'll cook it. It's 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. I think that's what they usually do with rice. The bag, everything was written in Korean. I don't remember my Korean alphabet. Wish I did. And then on the side, I'm going to do some chicken breast. I'm going to slice them up into strips, little tiny strips, pieces, and I'll add them on the side to the half of this because the daughter won't eat it. And let me get this started, and excuse me, we will get you going to stir-fried South Korean style, made here in the States. Anyways, upon that, it's election day in Pennsylvania. I hope everybody out in Pennsylvania went and vote. And, oh man, I know they're going to vote for the bride of Satan. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But let's hope that they use their heads. Thank you. Okay, I cut the breast in half. And I decided to cut this way, because this way it looks like it's against the grain, than this way here, which to me looks like it might be with the grain. And if you cut against the grain, I think it's a little bit easier to eat. It looks like it's against the grain this way to me. And this is very thin slices, as you see. And next step coming. Okay, what I did is I sauteed up the chicken in about a tablespoon of the Oriental stir-fry oil and some coconut oil. Now I didn't brown the chicken. I just kind of cooked it, got all the color out of it because I don't think this needs to be brown. Put it on the side. Now, why am I using coconut oil, you ask? Because I bought this big container of it, 54 ounces, 1,532 grams. I got to figure out something to use it, and it's getting used. So I'm going to saute up our broccoli and cauliflower in it. I'm going to lower the heat now once it's in there. And we're just doing this. We're just doing this to coat them. And I didn't know if I wanted to do both in the same pot in case there'd be too much. So I want to see what it would look like in here. I think I can add both containers to one pot. It's a little bit of overkill. This is a big pot. If your pot isn't big enough, I always double up, put some here. I had the other one out. But and what I'm doing here is I just want to make sure they get coated. And then once they get coated, once they get coated, I will add the next part. We'll be back. Okay. Here it is. It's just kind of cooked to coat it. I turned down the heat to medium-low. Now I'm going to add. I added the garlic, the cornstarch, the garlic. It was 3 cloves of garlic mixed, 2 tablespoons of ginger diced, with the garlic diced. I put in 9 cups of water because I think I have a little bit more. That second batch of vegetables, I figured I better add a little bit more. There was 6 tablespoons of the teriyaki with pineapple juice. Oh man, that pineapple juice is gonna make this delicious. Whisked it all together. The 4 teaspoons of cornstarch, not measured. You just throw the teaspoons here, and we're gonna add a touch of this Oriental oil to the cook. Now, I wanted to put this in. I wanted to cook before I add this because we don't want these vegetables to brown. And we use coconut oil instead of vegetable oil. Why? Because I have it. And 2, I think it's going to give it a nice flavor. A few shakes. Now I'm going to add this right to this. And hopefully, if it's not enough, I'm going to have to make more. Let's take a look at it. We're going to turn the heat back up a little bit to get it to a boil. In the meantime, I got the black rice cooking. We're kind of cooking, trying to cook it, the black rice, like regular white rice. There's my glove. And it's smoking. Hopefully it's cooking up nice. It's been in there for 35 minutes. I'm going to test it here. And I want to clean up while this is simmering. And I think it's juicy enough. I really got it. We'll see. As time goes on, everything's in there. I think we went over everything. It's going to let it cook. Then I'm going to take a little bit off for my daughter. And then I will add the chicken to the rest of it. And hopefully it comes out. Because I really didn't know how much to make. We will find out. Okay, that's sort of what it looks like. I took out the stuff, put it on the small burner. That's for the daughter. Now we're going to take the chicken and add the chicken to there and see what happens. Okay, the time has come to tell you about the mistakes I made. Always. Anyways, I don't think with the chicken added, too much of the juice was absorbed. So 9 tablespoons of the teriyaki or soy sauce, but I use teriyaki. I think you would have needed probably 12, maybe double that, maybe 15 to 18 tablespoons. Close if you were adding the chicken. Because when the chicken came, so I added the rest of that. I added that what I showed you before, the Korean stir fry, and there was about 3 tablespoons in that, which brought it up to 12, and that's it. I think it should be a little bit wetter. So this was one where you know nothing cook let you down on a whim, but we're gonna taste it, and maybe the end result I didn't let you down, because when it comes to cooking, nothing has to be exact. Let me plate it, taste it, and we'll take it from there. Okay, the rice took approximately 30 minutes to cook. That was after 4 hours of sitting in the water, and so that cut off about a half hour cooking time, because last time when I did the risotto it was a good hour. I poured in 2 tablespoons of butter just to give it a little bit more buttery taste, but it's right on. It's nice. The texture is good. The taste is delicious. That coconut oil gives it a nice taste, and the butter. I just love butter. And you know, to me, the butter is going to make it taste delicious. Okay, that was a cup and a half of black rice with 3 cups of water. I drained them after I soaked them for 4 hours, and then it was 3 cups of water when I went in there. And I brought it to a boil. I lowered it and let it simmer. So for about 30 minutes it was, and it was done. And I just added some butter in there to melt it. Now let me finish everything up here. We'll show you that, and then we will plate it after we show it to you. Samson, look at me. The end result. There it is. Tell me, is it good or what, little buddy? How? Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong deal. There it is. The end result. That is it. Plate it. Chicken teriyaki with some black rice. We are going to go and mange it up now, and we'll let you know how it was. See, I tell you, you can make mistakes, and still the end result is deliciousness. That was delicious. I know I'm a little hard to follow because I had a lot of distractions on this between telephone and people, and I apologize for that. But everything will be written down the bottom. But I like teriyaki better than soy. So that was this Asian food, Korean food, whatever you want to call it, Chinese food. They're all interchangeable when they're made in this country. It's when you're over there they're not interchangeable. But anyways, that was delicious. That black rice was perfect. Like I said, I soaked it for 4 hours, put it in, then cooked it for 30 minutes, add a little bit of butter. Boom, home run. The vegetables were just not overcooked, crisp. I love that like that. This is one you can make, and if you mess up, it's still going to be good, the end result, because it's all together. I appreciate viewing. Your comments are wonderful. The Know Nothing Cook ending this video with a big thank you.